In today's video, we're going to walk you through a few demonstrations on how to order your groceries online and stay safe, coming up. What's going on, guys? Welcome to the channel. If you're new here, let me introduce myself. My name is Aaron and I am from HelpCloud, and on this channel we focus primarily on basically anything tech related, all the way from tech tips to unboxing. So if that is any interest of you, consider subscribing. By now, most of us know how to go online and order an actual product from a place like Amazon or eBay or some other different type of website, but we tend to not think about the grocery side of things. So in today's video, we're gonna go through and show you a couple examples on how to order your groceries online. So let's jump right in. So the first step that you're gonna want to do is, of course, navigate on over to grocery.walmart.com. If you did go to walmart.com, up in the top left-hand corner, you can select on the grocery side of Walmart. So if you do Walmart grocery, from here in the top right-hand corner, you're gonna want to left-click on account because you are gonna need to be signed into an account. If you don't have one, you can go through the process of creating one. So we'll click on account. And right here, you'll just sign in if you have one, create an account. If you don't, I have one, so I'm gonna go ahead and type one in. And once you've gotten signed in to the account, the first thing that you're gonna want to do is you're gonna want to discover, or you're gonna want to find where it says pick up from, and you're gonna want to go ahead and click on change. Now, it may have already chosen one, just depending on your IP address, it may have pulled that and kind of given you a ballpark, but go ahead and left click on change. On the right-hand side, you're gonna get a little menu that lists all of the different types of Walmarts within that certain zip code. So you can see I've got 84106 over here. Go ahead and change that to whatever your zip code is and select your closest Walmart. You're probably familiar with the area, so you'll know which one to select at that point. So I'm gonna go ahead and choose the Walmart Salt Lake City store 4208. And then we're gonna go ahead and left-click on change. Now you can see that we've got the Walmart selected right here, and you may get a little pop-up underneath that says new. This Walmart or this location offers delivery. If that is the case, you do have the option to do either the curbside pickup or the delivery as well. But of course, the delivery will have a small fee unless you sign up for their delivery service or you do their 15-day free trial. So just keep that in mind. Today's demo, we are just going to be doing the pickup option. So moving on, just to the right of that where it says reserve a time slot, you're gonna wanna choose a time slot that you can pick up your order. So we're gonna go ahead and left click on see times. From here, you can see that we've got nothing available today because Walmart does a time slot basis throughout the week, but you can see tomorrow and the rest of the week, we do have the ability to do a free pickup. Again, if you select a delivery, you will need to add your address and confirm it just to make sure that you can get the delivery. We'll go back to pickup. We're gonna select on tomorrow. And you can see we basically have from 4 p.m. all the way to 8 p.m. and you have an hour range in order to pick up that order. So we're just gonna choose 4 p.m. to 5 p.m. and then we're gonna go ahead and left click on keep shopping. Now, once you've done that, again, you're gonna want to do just a little bit, little planning ahead, saying, okay, I need to pick up this order by this time, and you can see right below that, once you've selected the time, you do have a checkout time in order to confirm that pickup time. So you can see I have to check out by 12:02 p.m. So they basically give you 1 hour from the point that you have started your order in order to get everything in the cart, get it ordered to confirm the pickup. So again, just some pre-planning and everything should go pretty smooth. So we've got Thursday, April 16th, 4 p.m. to 5 p.m., checkout by 12:02 p.m. From here, you can just go through and start looking for things that you need on your grocery list. So let's go ahead and throw some bananas in there. Once you find the bananas, you can choose how many you want. So you can just click the plus or minus depending on how much you need. And then of course, if you go minus all the way to 0, it's gonna remove it from your cart. So we'll go add, we'll add 2 bananas in there. If you don't see something in this list, at the very top right here, you can search the Walmart groceries. So let's just say, we'll do milk. It'll come up with some suggestions. Just go ahead and click on milk. And you've got all of the different types of milk that they carry in the store. And let's do add to cart. We'll do 2 more of those. Everybody loves Oreos, so we'll definitely throw some of those in there. Double stuffed, yes. 2 of those. Now, as you start adding things, if you pay attention in the bottom right-hand corner, you do have a minimum. You have to have an order of $30 minimum in order to do the pickup. You've got your subtotal here. Also, when it comes to like produce, you can see where it says we'll weigh some of these items, you will pay for the final weight. So that little ballpark price right here, the subtotal may go up or down depending on the weight of the produce. So keep that in mind as well, that it might fluctuate just a little bit. So we've got that in there, and you don't have to search just groceries on here. If there's things that you need, such as like pans and stuff, you can search those. So if we go back to the main screen, maybe not. Actually, we'll just type in pans. You can do pans, you can have them grab those. So if you need a couple of the mainstays cake pans, we'll just add one of those. If you need like paper towels, again, you can find those, and they'll usually say out of stock if they don't have any, or something along those lines. If they're doing a sale, they'll say rollback. So they've got all of the sales and stuff on there as well. And of course, now that we've got everything in there, we're at subtotal 3260, so we're just above our limit, or just above our requirement. But if you can't find anything in the search, you, of course, can click this little 3 bars at the top right here, and you can search all sorts of different types of departments. If you're looking for something specific, clothing, toys, sports, and outdoor, you can look through those, and if they can add it to the order, you can select them as well. So there's lots of ways to just navigate through the user interface and get everything that you needed on there. So once you've got everything, pretty straightforward. You can see over here in the cart on the right-hand side, we've got quantities, what the item is. If you click into the quantity, you can raise that or lower that. You can see that this has a maximum of 2. So we've got 2 in there. And then, of course, if you decide that you don't want something, you can left-click right there where it says remove, and that'll remove it from the cart, or you can just hit the minus till it disappears. So either option works. So again, once we've got everything in there, you're going to go ahead and click on checkout in the bottom right-hand corner. It'll say, are you missing anything, and kind of give you a list of things that are commonly purchased with what's in your cart. You can scroll through that list if you need ketchup or whatever. If not, just go ahead and click on where it says continue to checkout. And then you're going to go ahead and select your payment method. You will need to add your credit or your debit card. If you do have EBT, you can pay with EBT at pickup. You can split the total with other payment methods, but they do not accept cash or check. So they do have that flexibility as far as payments goes. And if you have some promo codes, you can place them in there as well. So add a new credit card information, throw all that in there. Once you've got that, you can click on save and then click on continue, and you've officially placed your first order online. The second demonstration that we're going to be using in today's video is a website called Instacart. A lot of groceries or stores are starting to use a third-party service to do all the deliveries for them. And so this is one of those that it is only popular typically in like highly dense areas or highly populated areas. So if you're in a rural area, you may not have this. However, if you go on over to instacart.com, you can type in your address or your zip code to see if they are in your area. So if we do 84101, Salt Lake City, hit continue, you can see that it is available in 84101. You may get a list of stores that it supports under here as well. For whatever reason, I'm not, but I do have an account. So I'm going to go ahead and sign into that. If you don't have an account, you will need to create one. Or if you do have one, just go ahead and get logged in. So I'm going to go ahead and log in now. The next tricky thing is once you get logged in to an account or into your account on Instacart, you may get a message saying you to type in an address, because even though Instacart's available in the area, they may not deliver to every single neighborhood. So that they use that address to kind of fine tune and make sure that they actually deliver there. It can be a little bit finicky or a little bit tricky, but once you get everything all ironed out, it works pretty well. So I've went ahead and chosen Target as the default store, or the store that I would like to shop from. You may have a list of stores that you can choose from. Go ahead and select one of those. If you don't see the store in that list that you like, chances are they don't work with Instacart yet, and you may need to contact them to see if they just do a delivery service, or if they have, of course, curbside pickup. So we went ahead again, selected Target. If you do need to select a different store after you've chosen one, up in the top left where it says Instacart, just click on where it says stores, and it will allow you to choose a different store if you wanted to have different carts for each different store. For today's demo, we are just going to go ahead and stick with Target. Once you've selected your store, just like in the Walmart demonstration, you can go through and kind of start building out your shopping cart. You can go through, and it shows you the ones that have coupons right here on the top. You've got your popular, snacks, household essentials, and then of course, if you don't see anything in here, you can search in the search bar to find what you're looking for. So if we do eggs, let's throw in just a couple of these. Now, if you add something item, you're going to get a little quantity number. You can click on that and you can add or remove or delete completely. So we're just going to go ahead and add 2 eggs. We'll add some Hot Pockets for breakfast. Everybody loves Hot Pockets. Jimmy Dean's, definitely. Got to have some of those. Now, once you're done shopping and you're ready to check out, if you go up into the top right-hand corner and click on where it says cart, it's of course going to show you everything that you have in your cart. It's going to show you your next delivery within 5 hours. Typically, there's like a $3.99 or a $4.99 like delivery fee, but if you sign up for their Instacart Express, depending on how much you spend, you may end up getting that delivery for free. You've got the quantity of the items that you have in here. You can remove them from the shopping cart if you decide that's not something that you wanted. You can click on preferences, which will allow you to see like nutritional facts about the product. If they're out of stock, they'll replace it with what they recommend, or you can approve it or change to a different option. You can do special instructions for your shopper. So there's different things that you can do per item basis that allow you to get kind of exactly what you're looking for. So we're gonna click on that, go back into cart. Once you are ready to check out, just go all the way down to the bottom and click on go to checkout. And you can see right here where the address that we're going to, you're gonna want to choose your delivery time. And again, everything's kind of in a time slot basis. So you've got today, Thursday, Friday, within 5 hours, 7 to 9 p.m. Most of that is going to be the $3.99 for the delivery fee. But of course, if you have the Express, they usually waive that. So we're just gonna go ahead and choose within 5 hours. We don't have any special instructions in this case. You can leave it at my door if I'm not around by selecting this option. You accept full responsibility, blah, blah, blah. You maybe need to read through that. They're not responsible for if things get stolen. It's pretty straightforward. Go ahead and hit continue. Type in our mobile phone number in case they have issues or they need some information about the order. We'll click save. And then of course you add your credit or debit information or your payment method in order to proceed with the checkout. Now, you do have the option to tip the driver. Want to recognize your delivery's person's effort. Consider a larger tip as a thank you. 100% of the tip goes to them, so you can see that there is a tip that you can change depending on what you feel is appropriate. So essentially what they do is they just have somebody that does all of this shopping for you, so you can change your tip according to that. So again, you can see your subtotals, $45.29, delivery fee, $3.99, service fee, and then of course they have the sales tax on top of that for $55.17. And then of course you can add a promo code to kind of help chip away some of that cost. So once you've done that, you've got all your payment method in there, you hit continue. The order is then placed. You'll usually get a confirmation in the email that you use to create the account, and then everything is placed and it should be delivered within that 5 hour time frame or whenever you chose the delivery time. With that, that is going to wrap up today's video. Thank you guys all so much for watching. I know it was a little bit different style than what we're used to posting and what you guys are used to watching. However, I do appreciate you guys watching it, and I hope it goes out and helps those that are trying to order their groceries online for the first time. In any case, if you did get something out of it, be sure to give the video a share, especially if you know somebody that could use it, and also give it a big old thumbs up and subscribe and ring the bell so you guys don't miss out on any type of future uploads, and we will see you on the next one. Peace.